Hey, what is going on, you dead set legends? And welcome to the Ready Bang, the number one interactive arm wrestling podcast in the world. I'm your host, the Aussie Arm Wrestler, and I'm trying to have a huge set of guests because we've got one of, if not the biggest, double elimination tournament in arm wrestling history. I've invited three people to come on, and the difference that only one of them's on because he's got a manlier beard than the other two. So, ladies and gentlemen, one of the competitors in the Super 64 and a huge supporter of the Aussie Arm Wrestler show. It's Ryan Bussier. Ryan, what's going on, my man?
Doing pretty good.
What's the difference between your internet and, because we're supposed to have Greg Brown TV and Lewis jump in?
I have no idea. I got 5G. I got full bars. No idea what's going on with them.
Beautiful.
I'm also stationary. They might be moving.
Yeah, they might be in a car. They might be going. Greg has bad service. He's trying to fix it. Thank you very much, Cristobal. Cristobal. How would you say that, Ryan?
Cristobal.
There you go. See, I can't really speak English, but more importantly, let's just give everyone just a glimpse of what this bracket looks like. Let me just scroll down. I think this is incredible. So let's share the screen here. All righty. So, guys, this is what Ryan is entering in tomorrow. So, as you can see, let's see if we can zoom in on this bad boy. Not really, but that's okay. 64 bad dudes, and it's 242-pound class, isn't it, Ryan?
Yes, that's the max, yeah.
And if you can look closely, there's Ryan's name right there. Now, let's see if we can find who you've got. Oh, there you are, Dean Ballinger.
See, that changed. I have, oh, man. It just changed today.
Okay, this is
different
on
opponent.
Their website.
Yeah. So I have a different opponent.
Okay. Hey, it wouldn't be arm wrestling, would it?
No. Unpredictable.
All righty. So I'll see if there's an updated bracket on their website. On the what's it called? So you guys just had the weigh-ins. Have you weighed in?
I have.
Okay.
I got there right at about 1:00 local time, right when it started. So
made weight and everything, looking good.
Easy peasy, 227.
Oh,
a little light.
That's all right.
Yeah,
that's all right. So let's get rid of this if it has changed. Who do you have in the first round?
See, I need to.
And I think we've been jinxed because now Ryan's internet's stuffed up. So they're all in Denver. There you are, Ryan.
Nicholas Anthony.
Okay. Do you know who Nicholas Anthony is?
I don't. All I know about him is that he used to be like a heavyweight or a super heavyweight, and he's lost a lot of weight since. I think that's all I really know.
So. Yeah, cool. So was there, with something like this, as we're saying hi to everyone in the chat, including Beata, Torpal Hutchings, and of course Sylvester's Talon, they're all in there. Is it invitation only? Did you have to qualify for this event? How did Ryan Bussier get the phone call?
So through the Ares rating, there was you had to have lower than a 1550, I think, initially. And then have a certain 15 matches, I believe, in the weight class itself, at least 15. So that way your rating was accurate.
Yes.
And then I think that was it. And then because Corey put out a list of everybody who qualified, and if you're on that list, you were invited. It was, first 64 guys to get on the list, and then we've had tons of dropouts and substitutions and stuff like that since just in the last few months. So
because you guys have had to pay your own way to get there, haven't you? Yeah. So So you don't have to worry, guys. Corey Miller, who is running the Aers system and trying to get the most accurate ranking system in America, he's not ripping off the talent. He's not in it to make money. I've sat and spoken to Corey about this system. He's like, if we can get 64 guys here, we can make it the biggest tournament ever. It's going to be great. Red Hot Chili Peppers is in the chat. Greg has got where he's trying to fix his internet. He's trying to fix the internet. So hopefully Greg Brown will be on the show soon, as well as Lewis. It was short notice. These guys were great because I thought it was next weekend, and then it was like, oh shit, no, it is this weekend. So what's going on, Silky Wilkie? Alrighty, so this is the best way to explain it, Sylvester. So Super 64, first time I'm hearing of this one. So Ryan's a competitor. You just heard they've picked one weight class. They've chosen the 242s. Ryan probably would have qualified for 198s if he shaved his beard. Chose not to. So he's in the 242s. And then it's the 64 guys that have had at least 15 matches. Is it in a calendar year or?
I think total since the Aries started.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, because it hasn't been that long. I think I was even on the Aries list for a while because I pulled at Arizona State. So I think I got in there. Okay, so people are just giving us updates about Greg. So he's got a link, and hopefully the guys will come back on. So how long ago, Ryan, were you told about this tournament, and how long ago were you known that you're coming? Like that you're going to compete and you are able to make it because, you got to work, you got to make so many changes because you're not from Denver, are you?
No, I'm from Spearfish, South Dakota, which isn't that far away, about a 6-hour drive. So I didn't have to travel as far as some guys. But.
Man, the way you Americans talk about it, like a 6-hour drive is very long. It's a very long drive.
So being from South Dakota, I drive usually 4 to 6 hours for every tournament that I go to. So
yeah, wow.
But I want to say it was right around Thanksgiving, November. I'd say it was pretty much when it first came out. Yeah, that Corey was doing it.
Yeah, beautiful. Because I'm just looking at their website now, and to give people an indication, where was it? So there's a list of all the names. First place sponsored athlete, a $5,000 reimbursement sponsorship, and a $5,000 Vitacell Biologics treatment. Ryan, what does a $5,000 reimbursement sponsorship mean?
Traveling to the big tournaments that would be financially, prohibitive of me going.
Okay.
Like, I was doing the math, and if I was going to go to Winter Blast, it was about $1,200.
So then Aries would pay for that to get you to another tournament.
My understanding is it's a reimbursement. So you go, you spend the money, and then you basically send the receipts to Corey, and they reimburse. So I mean, if one tournament's $1,200, I mean, you could do 3, however many big tournaments, and then maybe ask for reimbursements for your entry fees and stuff for the smaller ones. That's not so much out of pocket. That's a lot. That's a lot.
That's a lot of money. That's $5,000 is about $7,500 Australian. Like that can get me to a lot of places.
Mm-hmm.
So then, would it be like start again, Ozzy? Does it have to be for a competition? So, like as we know, we've got Devon versus Levan. A lot of people might want to go see that but don't have the money. Are you able to go, hey, I want to go
I don't believe that's how it works. That would be awesome. But I believe it has to be any tournament that utilizes the Aries bracketing system.
Okay. Yeah, okay. So then, and it's a double elimination tournament, isn't it?
Mm-hmm. I mean, it has the potential to, but I attended Colorado State back in October, and Corey runs that, and that was tons of participants, and it was the most streamlined, smooth tournament. I mean, it was like 4.5 hours, something like that, 200 and something people.
Yeah.
So.
Well, Arizona State was smooth as well, but I just sit there and I think 64 cats that are relatively evenly ranked. So, because you know what it's like, Ryan. You go to the tournaments and you get the highest ranked person against the lowest ranked person, and it's quick, easy,
quick
matches. Yeah. Where this
first round for everybody will be their toughest match.
Yeah.
That is the closest rated person to you is your very first match.
Wow, in your opening match.
Yep.
So potentially the number 1 and number 2 seed are going against each other.
Yep.
1 and 2, then 3 and 4, thereabouts, 5 and 6, and then 63 and 64. So you could go deep into the tournament without pulling anyone in the top 10.
Yeah. But they will have just as hard of battles. So that's the concept behind it is, it's really anybody's game after a certain point, because you're dealing with fatigue and, damage and whatnot. They're having just as hard on their level of matches. So it all even out in the end.
Well, 64, you've got to win, I think, at least 8. I think you've got to win at least 8 matches. If I'm looking at the bracket here, let's get the bracket back up on the screen for everybody. Bloody hell. I'm a bit slow today. So if we get this back on there, I'll zoom in. So, so if you win straight away, so your name's down here, Ryan, this bottom right-hand corner. So you win. So you win that match. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow. 8.
I think the likelihood of anybody doing that is very slim.
Well, yeah.
You never know. Somebody might blow right through it, but.
Oh, yeah, no. I'm just saying, Ryan, for you to win this tournament, you have to win a minimum of 8 matches. That's if you go through the A side. So if you take a loss and end up on the B side somewhere, you got to win a 9th match so you don't get eliminated.
Yeah.
Man, that is killer. That is killer. Now, looking at the who do you think are some of the biggest threats that you know of that are in this tournament?
Jody Williams, Edo, Fab Collins, Easton McCormick. I think Danny Gillian's in there.
I see Easton McCormick.
That's a heavy hitter.
Jody Williams was in it. That's cool. Yeah, I see Edo.
Yep.
What was the last name you said?
Danny Gillian.
Danny Gillian. He could be a late entry. Gillian. Oh, yeah, no, there he is. He's on this list. I'm just having a look.
I don't know much about him. Ron Bath's son.
Really?
Yeah. So I don't know anything about him, but yeah, I just assume being Ron Bath's son.
There he is. Yeah, look at that. Ryan Bath. Well, holy dog balls. That's awesome. Oh, there's Jody. There's Jody's name. There. Do you have a strategy for this tournament, Ryan? Because you've pulled in a lot of tournaments. You're arguably in the top 64 in your class. Is there a strategy, or is it just get the wins as quick as possible?
I think that would be the best strategy. Try to take as little damage, be as efficient as possible. Yeah. Try not to get into long hook wars.
Okay, yes, absolutely. And what's your style of pulling, Ryan?
High hook.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna go a little different on this one.
Oh, the man's got some tricks up his sleeve. That's gonna be cool. What does the chat say? The real deal's in here, and he says, "Ready, bang." If you don't know Ryan Bussieri's, guys, he's in the chat every bloody show. So make sure you give the man some love and some well wishes because he's got the biggest tournament of his career coming up. I'm with you, Sylvester. That's why I've really enjoyed what Corey Miller's been doing with this rankings, and they've got like over 15,000 matches in there. So is it, Ryan? Is it more motivating knowing your rank in the country?
Sure. And this tournament, I think, with so many matches, those who make it farther in have the potential. Their rating's just going to go way up. So you'll be even further along. So
with the ELO system, can you lose your ranking through a super match, or does it just have to be tournament pulling?
Super match, any matches Corey keeps track of. So if like Paul Passmore has a super match with was it Nate McCallum?
Yeah.
So each one of those matches will count, just like it was in a tournament. So if it goes 3 and 2, then it'll be, and it goes in order. So like the ratings, live adjust, and then all the dirt settles at the end. But
there you go. Do you think there'll be? So Dan Plexman says that they'll have more guys laying down to conserve energy. Do you think that will happen in such a big tournament?
I don't know. Being double elimination, I mean, I don't. It wouldn't be the strategy I'd do. So.
Yeah, no way. There's no way I'd want to go to the B side.
No. Well, you have to pull more.
Okay, so we've got Nathan Johnson is a big threat.
Oh, Nathan. Yes. Yeah, Nathan. Absolutely. So I know him.
Where's Nathan from?
North Dakota.
Okay.
So yeah, about 4 hours north of me. So
yeah.
Been in a lot of tournaments with him.
Yeah, brilliant. We're trying to get Lewis in here, but his video's just not working. And Greg's going to try and hook up when he gets to the Airbnb. So we'll see how it goes. My boy, Jared Gagnabine. Is that Devon's brother? I know Devon Gagnabine. Surely. That doesn't seem like a very common name.
I mean, if I were to go out on a limb, I'd say it's probably related.
Makes incredible beef journey. Ben Ciampioli from Granite Arms. He says, I'll be there. Ben Ciampioli. I met you at Knuckles Up, Rob's friend. Ah, yes. Awesome. That's cool. That is cool. Oh, he's got some internet. We've got another person in the chat. We've what's happening, mate?
What's going on, Ozzy?
People don't know. This is Greg Brown from Greg Brown TV, who is also another competitor in this huge Super 64 tournament. We're just talking about who some deadly athletes are, Greg, in this tournament.
I will show you one. All my money's on one horse. He's right here. That's the guy. He's gonna win it all.
What's your name, mate?
This is Cristobal from Mexicali, Mexico. He left his house at 1 a.m, drove to San Diego, crossed the border at 3, got on a flight at 6. I picked him up at the airport like 3 hours ago, and now we're in Loveland.
Ah, yes.
Yeah.
That is killer. Oh, we've actually got Corey Miller in the chat. Corey, mate, good luck on the weekend. It's going to be brilliant.
Hey, Corey, I'm running late to weigh-ins, but all right. I'll be over there. I'm waiting for the wifey to get to the Airbnb.
Do you have scales there, Greg?
Yeah, he's got scales at the
Do you have scales at your Air and B right now?
No, we don't. But we're both pretty under 242. I
Yeah, we
think.
could have done a.
How much are you
live
weighing,
one.
Greg?
I'm 217 right now.
Right on. Yep.
Yeah. So
My ballpark.
I'm coming for my revenge, Ryan. You don't even know what's about to happen, big dog.
I don't know. I don't think so. We'll see.
I already figured it out, bro. I already figured it out. But it's all right.
What'd you-
We'll just don't worry about
okay.
it. Don't worry about it.
No
You're gonna
secrets.
find out. You're gonna find out. So
have you two pulled before?
yeah, he beat me at Colorado State last year, but I had competed at Mexican Nationals the week before. But I'm a truck driver, so I happened to be in Colorado Springs that weekend. So I was like, who cares? I'll just go anyways. And then Ryan got me with the top roll pretty easily. But I've been training my wrist real hard because I tore my wrist tendon. That's why now I'm known as the 10-year amateur veteran, because I keep getting injured and I keep having to pull back down to AMS. But even in AMS, I've been getting dusted in AMS.
So what? So then, if you're
my
getting
wrist is.
If you're getting dusted in amateurs, what made you want to come and join in this tournament? Oh no! Don't tell me we've lost him, Ryan.
Well, evidently to come and get beat by me again. I don't know.
Yeah. So, Ryan, have you, with all these people in the tournament, have you pulled a lot of them beforehand?
I think there's about 5 or 6.
Okay.
Hey, he's back.
Yeah.
Sorry about that. Wifey
That's
just
all
got
right.
here on a separate lift. My bad. A lot going on, but we're getting it together. We're getting it together, Ozman. All right, so what were you asking? You were asking me if I'm getting killed in AMS, then what?
Then why have you jumped in this mega tournament?
Yeah, AMS was just temporary because I was injured. And like I used to play some pros. So I just told people, just wait until I make my comeback, dog. That's it. But I qualified. I was within the rating. So, they needed, I was like, even if I'm the last place guy, I would love to be part of that event. I'd love to be part of history and then just fill the bracket,
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane. Do you know who you've got in the first round, Greg?
It changed.
Yeah, his name's Nicholas Anthony.
Nope, that's who I got now. It changed. I don't remember who you have.
Well, it's weird. I'm like confused about the rating because I have the lowest rating. Ozzy, I don't know if you know this, but I am the #1 wagered on underdog. Nobody thinks I'm even going to win one. So if I win just one, let's go, baby. Let's go. Hey, but like Ryan, he's like what? Where are you, Ryan? Like low 600s?
For what?
Your ranking.
Are you low?
Oh,
your rating is like you're ranked low 600s, aren't you?
something like that.
Yeah. So him and like number 62, number 63, and 64, they're all between the 700 and 500 range. I'm 900. Why am I not 64? I'm 61. So it's okay. But there's a few guys that are like in the top 150, and I've beaten a few of those guys before recently, like not like 10 years ago, like this last year. So we're gonna find out. Maybe it's gonna be a battle for sure.
Well, who would be the highest ranked person? Who would be technically the #1 seed in this tournament?
The number 1 seed right now is Fabian Collins, and he's ranked 135th in 242. But in 242 plus, which if you ask me, I think is harder, He's ranked 59th.
Ooh.
And that's with those monsters. You know what I mean? Like you were at Arizona State. I was 240 that day, but the first guy was like 370 pounds I went against. I was like, geez.
So I was eating lunch by him today, and he said in January he was 260, and he made weight today.
Holy shit.
This was who? Who was this?
That Fabian.
Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know. That's a deadly weight cut.
Mean. He's looking mean.
Bro, I'll tell you right now. I just want one. Oh, what's good, people? Currently at work. See y'all tomorrow. What up, Jody?
Is Jody one of the dangerous ones in this tournament?
For sure, he's one of the dangerous ones. I can't wait to see my boy Cristobal go against them. That'd be crazy. And my buddy, he's really, really excited to pull Jody, and then who is it? Troy Brown and that Robert Lopez guy. They're far, you know, they're like Midwest, East Coast people, like far from Arizona, you know?
Yeah. Well, you with Greg, for those that don't know Greg Brown from Greg Brown TV, late last year he put on a killer event. Your posters alone, mate, was shit hot. They were awesome.
I appreciate you.
Yeah, man, it was cool. It was. I didn't watch it live because I think I had something. What date was that on? Actually, I think my daughter was born. That's why I didn't watch it live, because it was in December, wasn't it?
Yeah, December 9th.
Yeah. So there was King of the Table. My daughter was getting ready to be born, so that's why I didn't watch it. But the question B: will you implement this Aries system into your promotion or into your competitions and things like that? Does
absolutely
it
fit? I think it fits, and I think the reason why I'm so excited for this event is there's so many tournaments, it dilutes all the arm wrestlers, right? Because people are now having to pick and choose what events to go to, and you know, all right, here's my budget for the year, and you know, I can only take so much time off work, so where am I going to find the most guys at my level, at my weight, within a reasonable distance, or whatever? Maybe I just do two and I just go wherever with no limitations as far as like budget. But you know, like with so many tournaments, it's diluted. You know how many tournaments I would have to go to in order to meet 64 guys around my level? It'd be hard. And then so there's been plenty of times where I travel, I take time off work, and I get somewhere, and it's like Brent Ruckers, Danny Gillian, and Dallas Langston all in the pro class. I'm like, okay, well, there's no gray area there. This is like the top 50 guys all in one class. Like, I'm out. And then, so to have so many people consolidated on one place, it's all about the consolidation factor, I think. And the fact that Corey and his system, they're the ones doing it. It's just double trouble. I think it's great.
Yeah, I think it's going to be brilliant. Ryan, where do you know where we can watch this for us that won't be there?
The Aries Instagram, Facebook page, and the website.
And the website.
And the website has a live section.
Oh, let's have a look at this. Okay, so if I go to home, there you go. Okay, homepage, the Super 64.
And there's going to be two tables. The live stream starts at 1:00, and it's going to go pretty quick. So like, you know, say you're rooting for somebody, they're going to be up like every 20 minutes.
Oh, is that?
Yeah,
is
I've been asked quite a bit. What time? It's going to go quick.
1 p.m.
Okay.
1 p.m. But yeah, everybody's like, when are you pulling? I'm like, once it gets started, it's going to be quick.
So then I'll start with you, Ryan. If Greg's estimation is correct, is that frequent enough for you? Would you rather have a match, have an hour off, you know, cool down, get ready? Or you're like, right, I got blood pumping. Give me my next opponent ASAP.
I mean, as the rounds go, they will get faster. So you're gonna have that first round is 32 matches that you gotta get through. So that's a lot of time to wait. You know, it's like adrenaline dump territory there. So I would rather it be, 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah, fair enough.
Jake, can you take the rubbish out?
Oh, I'm getting told off here. Whoa! You say hello to everyone?
I came to say hi quickly.
His wife just told him to take out the trash.
Mate, I get the biggest reality check. I go from king of the table, MC, commentator, kicking ass, and then I get home and I get bullied by 5'1", 50-kilo superstar.
You having fun? Who's on your show today?
So we got Ryan Bussier here with the big, massive beard.
Nice.
And I reckon
Wizard beard. I love it.
another wizard beard, and then probably the Mexican Californian version of me. Energetic,
Yes.
loves arm wrestling, good dude, and a Greg Brown.
Brings wifey onto the podcast.
No. She's like, did you even give me notice? She's like me.
She's the best. I just keep losing and she keeps cheering me on.
Yeah.
Oh, she's gorgeous. Oh, you're dropping your food. Here you go. Well, we're going to let you get back to talking arm wrestling. We just wanted to pop our heads in.
No, thank
and
you.
Say hi.
Just wave to everyone.
So are these guys going up against each other? Or?
They're going in the biggest tournament in
¿Quieres
history.
hablar?
Oh. Well, that's exciting.
I think it is the biggest. Was it bigger than the 1985 Over the Top? The classes didn't reach this many athletes, did they?
I think it's technically the
No,
largest
that one is still
double elimination single bracket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So do you reckon if this is successful, we'll go even bigger? Like we'll go 96 or 128?
That's the plan right now. Is he wants to make it even bigger.
Oh, brilliant.
All right. We're going to take this.
Hey, Ozzy, man, I just want to say thanks for finally having me on the show, bro.
I need to get you on more. I wanted to do a bigger show for this tournament, but I thought it was next weekend.
Oh, okay.
Sorry.
Yeah, so the last minute mad scrambling while you guys are weighing in. Yeah, it was. Yeah, that's why I was all.
Hey, Ozzy, when's the next time you're in the States?
May 11th.
May 11th. What's going on that day?
Knuckles up.
Oh man, that's right. Knuckles up. Hey, that event looked good, man. The
that's some
second
top
one
notch.
just had like a whole next level.
Yeah. Yeah, and then
That's it.
I'm waiting to hear back. I've just got to have a talk with King of the Table, because then if I'm not at King of the Table, I'll be back at Arizona State because they're on the same day.
Oh no, Arizona State's June 1st.
So is King of the Table.
Oh, that's right. Okay. Wow.
Yeah. Well, speaking of,
so
Ryan,
you're like super.
Yeah, I'm looking at my whiteboard now. So I've got March 23rd, I'm in Ireland. May 11th, I'm at Knuckles Up. June 1st is King of the Table or either that or Arizona State. There's something in August I haven't written down. September, I'm back at Knuckles Up and King of the Table. October will probably be Arm Gods. November, I might be in Holland. And I have December off. I take December off.
Bro, that's crazy, man. Do you still work a normal job or is it good enough to just do that?
Yeah, Yeah, so 2 at the moment. We've just clicked over 2 years full time. Just arm wrestling.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Man,
So,
that's awesome. Congrats.
Yeah, thank you. So like
That's the dream right there.
it is, man. I'm very, people like Ryan. Ryan's been a supporter of, very early days. Ryan was always in the chat supporting. So when people like watch the show or they do super chats or, like I was very lucky. I was like, oh, okay, not many people are super chatting, but then a video just hit 110,000 views. So I'm like, cool. All right, May quota for the day. Brilliant. That's cool. We roll on. So I will never, ever complain. YouTube at the moment for me is almost like a bonus because I have been booked every month and that covers my bills for the month. So when you get booked twice, so it's very, very lucky.
Damn, bro, congrats. I mean, you're obviously a leader in the community and you're incredible at what you do. So that's why everybody rallies behind you, bro. That's why you're so awesome.
Cut it out, Greg. Cut it out. None of this nice talk in here. None of this nice talk. Bloody hell. Hey, Ryan.
I just won one win. Just one win. Hey, you want to get ready to go?
What else have you got, Ryan, after this?
Yeah, well, as soon as you're ready, we'll go.
I got March 23rd. There's a little tournament in Montana I want to hit up. It's only their second year doing it. I want to make sure it, gets the attendance. That one's in Glendive, Montana. And then I'm kind of open. I want to target traveling, maybe.
Yeah.
Go into tournaments I've never been to. So.
Okay, cool. Like, how far do you want to travel?
Whatever, $1,100, $1,200 will get me. That's about my budget.
Yeah.
If I order the tickets early enough,
Yeah,
sure.
Nice. People are coming in there. Edna saying Greg Brown TV, baby. You got a really good fan base, Greg.
It's getting there. I mean, my immediate family, my fantasy football league, and my arm wrestling team, they're like my biggest supporters. So.
Hell yeah. That's so cool. When's your next big super match series, Greg?
That is happening May 4th in Mexicali, Mexico. We're gonna the guy that I'm always with, my friend Serbian Hammer. He's an up and comer. He's going against the super heavyweight champion of Mexico. Ooh. And then we're doing a tournament. So there's gonna be like 5 or 6 super matches. But the tournament, I'm putting up $1,000. That's 17,000 pesos for the overall winner. And it's just gonna be crazy. We're having all the top guys in Mexico come. So it's been a few years since like the top 4 guys have all been in one place. And that's gonna happen on May 4th. So Artem Taraninko, he's going out there. He wants the number 1 guy in Mexico. He wants to take down that whole class. So he's like, Greg, I want in. He's like, Greg, I want in. Tim Tamaj is the head ref. And Artem Taraninko's flying in for blood. I said, bro, if you win this one, you could literally say you're the king of Mexico because all the top guys are going to be there. So.
That's cool. So if someone is like itching, because some people prefer certain promotions, and I know a lot of people want to be on Greg Brown TV's card. What's the best way? What can they do as an arm wrestler to even be considered an athlete on a Greg Brown TV card?
I'm open to having anyone on a card as long as they, demonstrate certain qualities. You don't need to be the most popular, but if you're like, there's a kid, he's 16 and he's got like 1,200 posts on his Instagram, 800 posts on his TikTok, and he shows up to practice every week. He has his dad drive him an hour every day to practice, and this kid's like maybe one day I could get on one of your cards. And I'm like, well, there's so many teenagers now. Like I get hit up from parents. Hey, my kid wants to get in. Da, da, da. I'm like, we're going to have all these teens battle it out too. But there's people like that deserve a chance. Like if someone thinks they're strong enough and they can't get the opportunity, like their foot in the door, then just text me and convince me to back you and I'll do it. Like, like I know tons of people who are way stronger than some of the top guys. They've never got the call, So
Yeah.
just text me. That's it.
So what's the best way? Is it your Facebook? Is it your YouTube? Is it your Instagram? What's the best way to hit you up?
The best way, any of the social medias, preferably Facebook or Instagram. I respond quick to there. YouTube is kind of hard, but yeah, just Instagram or Facebook, Greg Brown or Greg Brown TV.
Yeah, brilliant. Ryan, you've got a couple of super fans at the back of your truck.
Yep, those are my buddies out there.
Are they competing as well, or
Ryan,
have they just come to the drive?
They're just to watch me.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, made a weekend out of it.
Yeah, sick. Ryan, before we wrap up, I'll go with you, Ryan. How deep do you think you'll go in this tournament?
I don't know. I'd like to make it, to around 3 or 4 at least.
Yeah. 3 to 4. And is there someone that you're eyeing off? Like, you know what? I hope I get Jody Williams, for example. He was in the chat. You're like, oh, I want that dude round 3 when I've got a good pump in and I'm going to whoop that ass. Like, is there someone there?
I hope if I go against Jody, he is so tired that I have something for him. So,
what about you, Greg? Is there people in there?
Yeah.
Oh, for sure. I want my revenge on Ryan, and then I want my revenge on. Yeah, no, bro. I hooked you in the after pull. You're so weak.
Yeah, after I pulled 26 matches at Colorado State. 26.
Me too. You weren't the only one, bro. Anyway, so once I get my revenge on Ryan, I would like to take down Andrew, whatever that. I don't know his last
Quintana.
name, he's been talking a lot. There you go. That guy's confident, man. I wish I had 3 testicles. Fuck.
Oh, brilliant. It's going to be good. Guys, the link for this is in the description. It starts 1 p.m. MST. Is that right?
Yep.
Correct.
My next question is, Ryan, what's MST?
Mountain Standard Time.
Mountain Standard Time. There we go. Okay, brilliant. When you guys were messaging me MST, I'm like, holy shit, is that like a sex disease? I don't know. I only go off Eastern Standard Time. Seems to be like the world thing, and you're dropping in MSTs, GSTs, STDs. I wasn't sure, but it's going to be in there. If we can, guys, please, Ryan, is there any social media or something like that we can all follow your arm wrestling journey on?
I guess my Facebook would be the one. It's Ryan Boussier. Add me on there. You can watch video of me, smashing Greg. So.
Yeah, Ryan. I can see it, bro. It's more love handles than pure muscle.
I'm coming for you. Where's your Airbnb? Come over here, man. You'll be impressed. The full-on body composition.
I'm coming
change,
right
buddy.
now. I'm about to get the Uber right now, dog. Let's go, baby. Greg Brown TV, baby, checking in. Thank you, Oz, man.
Yeah, it is cool. Please, if you can, head over.
Hey, Shane Sullivan, let's go. Sean, what up, my guy? That's one of my teammates checking in.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, legend. Please get in there and just type in Greg Brown TV. Follow anything that Greg Brown does because he's making waves not only in the USA but in Mexico as well. Please go and support both of these guys. Guys, good luck tomorrow. I hope when I tune in, it's Greg Brown versus Ryan Boussier in the final.
That'd be some shit.
I appreciate you, Oz, man.
And we'll
appreciate it.
We'll end the stream.